Pythian 6 for Xenocrates of Acragas, winner of the chariot race. Listen, for again we plough the field of glancing-eyed Aphrodite, or of the Graces, as we make our way to the temple, which is the navel stone of the deep roaring earth, where in preparation for the wealthy Emenidae, for Acragas on its rivers, and indeed for Xenocrates, a Pythian victor's treasure house of hymns has been erected in the valley of Apollo, rich in gold, which neither winter storm, summoned from loud roaring clouds like the onslaught of a pitiless army, nor wind will carry away into the hidden places of the sea, battered by the irresistible shingle. But in a pure light its frontage shall bring to your father Thrasybulus, to be shared by your family, the news of a chariot victory celebrated in the words of men and won in the dales of Cresa. In truth, by keeping it at your right hand, you maintain the force of the principle which they say Philyra's son once in the mountains commended to the mighty son of Peleus, left alone in his care. Above all gods to revere the son of Kronos, the deep-voiced lord of thunder and lightning, and never to withhold the same honour from his parents during their destined span of life. In former times too this thought was held by mighty Antilochus, who stood firm against murderous Memnon, the Ethiopian's captain, and died to save his father, for Nestor's chariot was encumbered when his horse was wounded by Paris's arrows. He was shaking his mighty spear, and the old Messenian's mind was confused. He called out to his son, nor were his words flung idly to the ground. That godlike man stood firm just where he was, and brought his father's deliverance with his death, and was considered by young men of that former generation, because of this stupendous deed, to be unsurpassed in dutiful behaviour towards his parents. These things belong to the past, but among men of today, Thrasybulus comes nearest to the pattern of filial devotion, and runs his uncle close in every kind of splendid display. He is wise in handling his wealth, and does not cull the flower of youth with injustice or insolent excess, but chooses wisdom in the secret garden of the Pierian muses. It is you, Earthshaker, lord of the racing horses, that he attaches himself, and his thoughts delight you greatly. And among his companions in the symposium, his sweet spirit exceeds the honeycombed labour of bees.